Hello everyone, welcome in, and today I've got another Garden Tower Defense video for you. Today I want to focus on survival though. I know I said in my last video that they definitely have put in a lot of new units that are tailored to survival, and I want to go over them, maybe give survival another chance. Maybe it'll take not an hour and a half now with these new units, who knows. But if you're excited for that, if you're interested in metas, team comps, and just different styles for survival, stay tuned. Alright, so jumping up here, we still have our survival rewards behind us, and I have yet to get a Tiki Tower for myself. I have everything else, so maybe this run we can acquire a Tiki Tower. But first off, I know in my last video I talked about this little unit right here. It's called Bonzi Tree, wherever it is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's another money unit, so you're able to actually acquire money passively. Unlike Money Tree, he's just a guy, you know? He just gives you money. This guy's gonna do damage and help you progress the waves and give you a little bit of money, which, like, oh my gosh, so needed. So he's definitely gonna go in my kit. And like I said, bank a few of these guys. Who knows when we'll get another one like this. I wouldn't vendor them, basically. Oh, we can't vendor them in this game. I wouldn't delete any of them. I'd save them, give them away to new players, give them away to anyone playing that doesn't have one, because man, that is gonna be game-changing for survival. Especially, like, if you're just starting up and you're looking to make a good team comp, it's not that hard to get. You can be nice and give one away. The next unit that we got that's very, very interesting for survival is the Egg Platinum. Let me know in the comments if you were able to snag yourself an Egg Platinum. I know we're unable to get this anymore, and that makes it a little exclusive, and I'm sorry that I'm throwing it in here, but I'm sure you can still trade for one. He's game-changing. Hopefully we get something else very similar to him in the future, but don't cross your fingers. We've been getting a lot of very unique exclusives recently, so if you didn't snag him, you might not be able to. You can still trade for him, of course. Alright, some more important things that we need to add in survival, and I'm going to try to keep this friendly. I'm not going to use, Chomp Man, and I'm not going to use my Venus Flytrap like I'd like to, but I will use Strongest Punch Potato from the last update, so I've got a strong single target DPS. I'm going to throw in my Volt Shade. I would like to throw in Venus Flytrap, but I'll throw in Volt Shade for something that does AoE damage. I'm going to throw in a Timekeeper because I am clumsy, and then I've got a few more slots left, so let me think for a minute. Oh yeah, Earth Dragon. Earth Dragon is another unit that's pretty decently easy to get. And who else do I want to bring? Do I want to bring more DPS, or do I want to bring a power-up? That's the question. Alright, so I'm deciding on bringing more DPS, so I'm going to bring this Elemental Bloom with, which, are you still in stock? You're still in stock! You can still grab Elemental Bloom. Guys, don't sleep on Elemental Bloom. Like, come on, he hasn't fallen off. He's got great DPS. He's got, like, really, this is one of the top DPSs in the game, like, breaks top 20 with placement-wise and everything, and it has this fire damage, poison damage, and slow. I like to throw a little slow in when I'm doing survival mode just because I'm clumsy. Once again, make the enemies go around me slower, but let's see how it works with Egg Platinum, because I really haven't done this. Alright. If you guys like this video, if you like me torturing myself with survival for you, for team comps, let me know in the comments, and let's jump into it. Alright, so jumping into survival, we are always choosing impossible. There's no reason not to. Even if you're a beginner player, survival impossible is not that hard, especially if you have a team. I know I said before, but I made it to like one of the last waves on Garden Impossible survival with just tomato. This is an extremely beginner friendly map, but my issue is getting enough money. My issue's always been like playing fast enough, because it is kind of a slow game mode, and Bonzi Tree really changes a lot of that. Since you can get money from Bonzi Tree and do damage, it is completely replacing your Money Tree unit, which is massive. We have not had another unit in game that gives you money. So man, try to stock up on these, try to save these. They're fantastic starters in this mode and even in Dojo. I've been trying some strategies with Bonzi Tree and the Mushroom in Dojo because you don't get too much money in Dojo, surprisingly. But yeah, don't vendor these. I mean, you can't vendor, but like delete them. Don't delete these if you get any. Try to save them, hold on to them for new players. It doesn't cost anything to be kind to new players, and guys, I really want to encourage you to give away units. Give away like those red units that you're getting to new players. Give away those orange units that you're getting to new players. You know, save one for yourself, but you don't need to be, I don't know, you don't need to be like money hungry, value hungry even, if you will. You can just trade things to be nice, and I'm gonna try to encourage that more in my videos. You'll see me just giving away like any 5 stars that I have duplicates of, really, that I don't really need. You guys should be doing the same. If you want this game to thrive, you have to support people in the game. Alright, so we made it through that whole not back garden, I'm never going to call it garden again, now that we have back garden map. We made it through all of garden with, you know, just our team setup, but let's run through it now. I'm looking at what I have, and how this video went, and I don't think I need Timekeeper at all. I know when I was making my team comp, I was saying I want to make this beginner friendly, that's why I put Voltshade in, or just like not exclusive, like not pricey units basically. So I didn't include Venus Flytrap and I didn't include my Chomp Man, but I'm really curious how low I can get my time in this mode with my good units. So I think I'm gonna do that next. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video of me trying to push my personal best time in this. But yeah, Voltshade is always gonna be a fantastic unit for survival. It attacks so many enemies, it has such a good range. That lightning effect on it, or the electricity effect on it, does a zap that attacks everyone in its range basically. So if you attack one, it does this chain lightning. I know I have my graphics set down so you can't really see it, but it does. And like I said, Elemental Bloom is good. I'm wondering if I could replace that with something else. I'm wondering if I need that slow in general. So I'm gonna go try to min-max my team comp after I record this and see what we can get. But even then, like, I still have some of the best DPS in the game. Egg is one of the top DPS in the game. So is Earth Dragon. I think Earth Dragon placement-wise is the top. And then so is One Punch Man, or One Punch Potato. Strongest Punch Potato, whatever his name is. So I've got 3 of definitely the top tier DPS in the game. We've got Bonzi Tree, which helps us just start up these maps. I think the only thing that changes really between Garden, Jungle, and Island is Island I stop using auto skip. It does get a little swarmy in Island. The snakes are pretty fast, but I had no issues now that I'm using Egg. And like normally I have some issues in Island, like the snakes can be a little fast, they can get me sometimes. But yeah, 0 issues. That time stop ability really comes in clutch when those swarm waves come out. I think I could have had a little bit more AoE, so if anything, I would really like to change my Timekeeper out for like my Venus Flytrap, so I could have just a little bit more AoE damage on everyone, because man, this right here, this island, a little bit spicy still. I don't think I had any issues on Toxic, and honestly, I find Island to be just a little bit more challenging than Toxic just because of the snakes still. Like, they are speedy. I changed my placement up a little bit between all 3 maps as well. The first map and all the other ones, I place my bonsai trees in the center, but for some reason Jungle, I'm like, let's place them at the entrances. Do not do that. There's no need to do that. My Volt Shades will take care of the entrances. Place them in the center. That way you're doing DPS to everyone around them. That was my biggest mistake I think I made in this, and something that cost me quite a bit of time. Also, I maybe I could have auto skip on. I don't know. I haven't done survival on my own in a while, so I was a little nervous. I was taking my time, just trying to get a feel for it with Egg, and man, I really like Egg in survival. What do you guys think about that? I love that his name's Egg too. I love seeing the word egg in chat a lot. I've got to go put my egg keychain on my character after this just to just to match, you know? Because everyone's like trading egg, and egg makes me so happy. It's such a fun word. What do you guys like? What's your favorite unit name or like abbreviation that you see? Because like before, it was fun because I'd see like the word hell, I'd see the word doom, I'd see BB, and I'm like, oh, these are all kind of cute. But then egg pulls up, and oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's just one of those words that makes me happy. All right, we made it to Toxic. I didn't get any drops this run, which is just crummy. It's so crummy. If you guys get Seed Mech, once again, that's one of the best like DPS per placement units that you can get in the game, so hold on to that. Use that to your advantage. It's single target. It's not, I don't know, I find it kind of funny that they gave us one of the best DPS for like classic mode in survival mode, and they weren't like units that were tailored to survival mode. That drop in survival mode, but whatever. It's interesting. I really like that you have to play both modes or you have to trade for these units. I appreciate that. I appreciate how the devs are making these game modes more playable. And as I've said in the past, survival's always been a very, very beginner-friendly mode. I don't see any reason to like struggle through classic modes too much if survival exists. If you can get a bit of a team, you can solo survival with any units really, at least the first level, and get some decent seeds from it. And especially like if you can afford or you can find a way to get that 2x seeds, you don't even need like 3x speed for survival, which is great. It makes it even more like beginner friendly. You don't need to invest very much into the game. Like if you get just 2x seeds, you're getting like 80,000. You can get carried, you can have a team, you can have like a good comp even for this. It just makes it fun to play. It's more fun than throwing your head against the wall with classic mode if you're beginner or just starting up or trying to farm seeds. So there's that. But yeah, this is almost done. We're at wave 39 and we're gonna be eating these bosses up. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I'm going to try to film another survival video here shortly, and I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.